Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and I have moved. As you can see, it is a different setup and this is my first try. So we'll see how it goes. But I was worried that there wouldn't be enough light because it's quite late, but thanks to the long finish some days, we still have light. So yeah, this might be a good spot for me to film. But anyways, Uh, this is an update for the This is Fantasy Project Pan. I believe it is our 10th update already because 2 months left in the project. And yeah, I'm a bit of a mess. My products are all over, but I have most of them here to show you, and it's a exciting update. So let's just get on it. I just have a basket on my lap, so let's hope things work. First up, since the beginning, this has been here. It's for Troll and ugly packaging, and I chose this Body Shop lip balm. It is all done as I said last update that it should be, and yeah, there were 1.4 grams left since the last update, and I used it all up, so this is finally running out of the project. Then also since the beginning we had Unicorn, a brand new or untouched product, and that is this XX Revolution. Can kind of maybe see the hollow on the lid, but yeah, it's just a nice velvety feeling primer, and yeah, it's so hot that when I touch it, it just the pan doesn't stay anymore. So this pan is just when I used it today. So how much did I use? I used it only 6 times since last update, and the weight changed. This is hard math. 1.3 grams. So yeah, I haven't been using it. I actually haven't been using any of my primers that much because I feel like when I'm sweating, they just don't work as well, and things peel when I'm using a lot of sunscreen. Yeah, but should be done for the finale, hopefully, because there's not that much left. And there is already 107 uses on that one, so that's pretty good. And then we go to Phoenix, a product you repressed or depotted, and I haven't used this at all since the last update, but it's looking very different because I had to repress it. It started crumbling really badly. There was a huge pan, yeah, and I feel like when I repressed it, it lost a lot of the pink pigment that was on it, and now it's just beige. So I'm a bit sad about it because I like that it was more pink than the other highlighters I have, but that's probably not gonna get done because at least I thought it wouldn't match me right now because it was an icy pink, and now I have beige one that I'm working on, but now that looks almost like the one, so I don't know, but it's not gonna get done. It's not gonna get done. Then we go to Kraken, a product that has a lot of pigment. Buffy from Lime Crime, and look at that progress. So I used this one 8 times since the last update, and the weight changed 0.2 grams, but that was actually 2 updates ago because last time it didn't change. So, but anyway, yeah, I was really focusing on this one, and I really want it gone. I should be able to do it. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. That would be nice. Then Cyclops, a single shadow, and it's finally done. Last update there was a tiniest bit. I used it 4 times since last update, and then it was done. So finally this one is rolling out as well. Then Giant, something you loved before the beauty community made it big, and I chose the Revolution Concealer, and last time finally I remember to peel off the label and mark it, and this is pretty much the lowest I can like swirl the dough foot in to make a window, but probably I am slightly below this now, but I didn't use it that much. The weight only changed 0.2 grams. This is a bit light, so yeah, I didn't use it every time I wore makeup, so, but there's not that much left, so hopefully it's gonna be done for the finale. Then Chimera, a Franken product, and for that I have this brow bone highlighter that I frankened, and you can see I cleared this whole bit. There was a thin amount of product going around, and now there's not. So how much did the weight change? 0.1 grams since 3 updates ago. So past 2 updates didn't change, but now it did. So that tells you I've been wearing a lot more makeup since like the beginning of summer or and spring or whatever. Basilisk, and that is a dark matte shadow, and that comes from this Revolution palette. You can see the tiniest littlest pan, and I did it today. And actually, in this lighting, my eyeshadow look pretty dark, but yeah, vibrant. Yeah, finally, it took 25 uses in this project, and I had used it a lot more before, so definitely a harder shadow to pan on. And I used it 12 times since the last update. I was really focusing on this one, and like this look is with my Panda palette, so yeah, it was a focus, and it paid off apparently. Then Goblin, a product that gives you trouble. It's this one. We don't need to talk about it anymore. I only used it 5 times and the weight changed 0.7 grams. I wasn't able to make it online. Thank you. And then, yes, then we get to the products that, or creatures that I brought in myself. And the first one is for the common golden eye that laid the foundation of the world in Finnish mythology. And I have foundation. And this is the progress I made since the last time I updated the line. I probably was last update. Yes, because it hasn't been here for that long. I used it 14 times since the last update, and the weight did change 4.6 or whatever grams. So yeah, I was wearing a lot more makeup now. It was a good thing. Then 2 updates ago, I brought in another, it's not actually a creature, but thingy from the Finnish mythology or Karelian mythology, Kalevala, and that is Sampo that can like make gold, salt, and grains as much as it wishes. And for that, I picked the what are they called? Eye patches, gold eye patches from Revolution, but that jar is somewhere in the boxes still, so I don't have it to show you, but I used it 3 times since the last update, so 4 in total, so there is a lot more to go. Then we were able to roll in out this tiny little thingy and the eyeshadow. Since we only have 2 months left, I'm gonna bring in only 1 new creature, but also a old creature. If you remember this guy, this was in for werewolf, something celestial themed, and I had this shade Martian soil, and I gave up on hitting pan on it during spring somewhere because I was not feeling this eyeshadow, but maybe I should give it a try now. So I said then I might bring it back when it's more appropriate for me to wear, and yeah, let's see. I don't think I'm gonna hit pan, but let's give it a few more tries before the project ends. So that's coming back. And then a new creature. So, if there's children watching, you might not want to hear them. What? You might not want them to hear what I'm about to say. It's not that too bad, but in Finnish mythology, we have these tiny little creatures that we call kakkiainen, which kind of could translate into shitlings. That's kind of, yeah, shitlings. So also they sometimes are called katkiainen, which kind of goes into katkalis. It's like a shrimp kind of creature, or katkoa, which is to cut. So, but anyways, these are these kind of like an overall name for weird little thingies, and these katkiaiset were thought that they could like cut things. So sometimes like fishermen's nets or fishing lines, they could cut them, or then they could cut like hair or animal fur or things that they were kind of like a pain in the butt. But then also kakkiainen could be like a small spiritual being, or they sometimes could be in cemeteries lighting fires like these, what are they called? Well, these weird fires that just come up. They were sometimes thought to be kakkiainen also. So yeah, just these weird little creatures, and sometimes they were good, sometimes they were bad, and sometimes they required some offerings. But since they were all said to be small, I thought I would bring in something small, since we also only have 2 months left. And to relate it to the hair cutting thingies, also like beetles that got like stuck in your hair, we would call them hapsenkakkiainen or hapsenkakkiainen. So some like hair related thingies and small thingies, and I thought to bring in samples for hair products. So this is just a Garnier Nourishing Cream Mask Argan whatever thingy. I have 2 of them. I really don't know how old these are, and yeah, I wouldn't buy it from Garnier myself since their parent company isn't cruelty free, but now they are themselves. So yeah, but anyways, if I got free samples, of course I'm gonna use them, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, if you just care about that stuff, I want to finish these, so 1 a month shouldn't be a problem. I have never used a hair mask, so we'll see how I like them. I haven't been that good at taking care of my hair, so let's watch out for the katkiaiset and take better care of my hair. That is everything. Let me know how you feel about the situation over here. I might just stick with it or try something else, but yes, I feel out of breath for talking so much. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time, which should be soon. I will try to be good at filming, even though it's all chaos. Thank you. Bye.